Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Something new from Maxace. I've actually got Maxace, a Maxace discount code down in the description. So if you want to use that and check this out or anything else on the Maxace website. If you've never been there, if you've never been to the Maxace website, you should definitely check it out. They have some wild stuff, especially like if you're not familiar with Maxace as a company, it's wild. But anyways, linked in the description. Thanks to Maxace for sending this in. I don't know what this is. Maxace, I don't allow all companies to do this. In fact, most of them, I don't allow me to just send things whenever they want. I do let Maxace do it because Maxace, number one, makes really, really high quality stuff. Number two, makes a lot of wacky stuff, and I kind of like to be surprised. So this could be super normal and practical, or it could be really wacky. I have no idea. Maxace is good at making pretty much everything. So what do we got here? The Killer Whale. This is more on the, definitely more on the normal side, but it does say M390 DLC. Sorry, I was taking apart. I was changing the fender flares on my truck from matte to gloss, and my fingers are all gross. But anyways, the Old Assault All DLC. Ooh, boy. I was gonna say I've checked this knife out before in the past, but not the DLC version. No, yes. We do have a lot of interesting milling right here. There's a little pocket, but not all the way through. And then down here, there's more bevels and another hole. It's kind of interesting. Not everybody likes the big holes in their knives, but some people do. This is probably, M390 DLC titanium is probably about 200 and, it's probably between 230 and 250. That's what I would guess the price on this is, just, you know, considering how Maxace has been pricing their stuff in the past. Interesting backspacer. I always appreciate it when a knife company doesn't just do a flat backspacer. Like, it's fine, and some designs kind of call for it, but in Maxace's case, I'm just glad that they keep it busy, they keep it interesting. We got a sort of, the whole thing's like radiused, and then there's a fuller through the center, and then there's a couple of lines here, right? Some jimping or whatever you want to call it. Relief cut's interesting how they did that. They cut the relief cut detail all the way into the frame. That's kind of cool. Real pinchy clip, though. Hold on. Oh, that clip is ridiculously pinchy. Come on. You can't do this. That's like a stop. That's just like a pocket stop. I mean, once it's in there, if you do a lot of, you know, travel by grappling hook, well, this is not going to come out of your pocket, but geez, this should be more of a sloped, you know, like this. That way it rises up instead of gets stopped right on your pocket, right? Sorry, pocket lint or something there. I do appreciate the detail in the pocket clip. It is right hand only, unfortunately. Only one body screw on each side, and they have molded the titanium or milled the titanium around the screw, so it looks nice. I do appreciate that. Really detailed pivot. Also proprietary. Is there another device? Oh, there is. Okay, let's take a look at this. So this is the tool that they want you to use to take the pivot out, which is going to go like this. Yeah, fun. Yay. Can you just make it a Torx head? Like, it's cool. It's cool that we get the tool and all the extra hardware, and like, yeah, like it looks neat, but like, what was stopping you from just making the center of that a Torx? So then we can, you know, use a standard bit, a 1/4-inch bit that goes into a driver. It's so much easier than having to sit there, dick around with a little tool, you know, and then you could lose the tool. You could lose any tool, sure, but I mean, that very ultra-specific thing is far less common than a simple, you know, T8 or T10 1/4-inch bit. Anyways, let's get the blade out. Okay, like the DLC, I like it. It's kind of that matte, chalky DLC. I don't like that Maxace is... Maxace! Like, oh, all right. Well, I mean, yeah, but, like, make it smaller. Geez. Or just the logo. Just that. Just that would be fine. It's too much. Too much. M390, I think they do a good job heat treating. The action is great. Doesn't surprise me at all that Maxace's action is awesome. Can you use this? Yeah, you can. Big old titanium, you know, flipper. Not at all. Not to suggest at all that titanium flippers are anything new or special. They're fine. I do like the DLC offering. Wish that they would go with satin. That's all the rage right now. Some people don't like it, so I suppose it's a good thing that we have companies like Maxace still, making knives with more of a matte DLC finish. A lot of people just don't want anything shiny, and that's understandable. Whether it's a satin DLC or a matte DLC is pure preference. It's totally subjective, right? I always argue, I'm in favor of the satin DLC because I like how it looks, but I always argue it does create less drag. So this chalky DLC, this isn't bad at all, but like Spyderco's chalky DLC, that'll definitely slow you down a bit cutting. Not much though. That's a pretty nitpicky thing. Nice factory edge, somewhat thick, not a crazy thin edge, right? I'll let you guys take a look at that plunge grind there. That matters to some people and not others. I think it widens out pretty quick there, so be cognizant of that. Action is good. I keep flipping this thinking there's going to be, yeah, it's real close. That right there, that's where the detent ball right there is where the detent ball is getting up on the face of the blade. So if you keep your thumb back enough while you're disengaging, it doesn't have double clutch. But if you're, like me, you're not thinking about it, I always put my thumb way up at the top. You're in a double clutch situation right there, right? Right where it stops, it still hasn't hit that detent ball, right? So you have to get a little bit lower. You got to pay attention to that. Not bad. It's got some quirky things about it. The pocket clip really bums me out. That's, we dealt with that. I keep bringing it up. We dealt with that with my design, and that can ruin it. That can be the difference between, people wanting to put the thing in their pocket. And as a pocket knife, I would imagine pocket knife manufacturers want people to put their pocket knives in their pockets. So I don't like that pocket clip, but I think here. So I'm in like cargo pants. Can you hear that? This is me pushing the knife into my pocket. Oh, I can get it in there, but I got to fight it a little bit. Boy, that was a bad. That's not, out of context, that would sound absolutely terrible. But I'm referring to the knife and my pocket. Probably should have taken a video of it, but anyways. Wow, it's huge. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just add it to the pile. Just add it to the pile of that's what she said kind of stuff. 9 inches and the 4-inch blade, and then we have a 3.85 inch, 3.85 inch cutting edge. Let's weigh it. I bet you it weighs just south of 5 ounces. Maybe right at 5. Oh, that's a good feeling to get it exactly right. Sorry, meant to turn my scale off and I turned my phone off. But anyways, that's going to be it for the unboxing and first impressions. I'll link this knife, like I said, Maxace knives in general down in the description. You guys can check this and other Maxace knives out if you want to. That's going to be it for me today until we do the full review on this knife. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. If you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.